Welcome to Early Learner. In this presentation, we're working on the dictionary sound box. We'll be working with the long vowel U, as in United, United States. One thing I want to say before I get started, the sound box or the pronunciation box is the most important part of the dictionary because this is where the 44 sounds of the English language live. If you can interpret it, how it is. Some dictionary makes it very, very difficult to try to, you know, interpret a word because the syllable of a word is not just to look at the syllable of a word is always not how the 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 sounds in the word sound. So you have to go to the pronunciation box or the sound box in order to get it right. You know. So yeah, the sound box or the pronunciation box is the most important part of the dictionary. It's more important than the word, the syllable, and the definition. Because what good is the definition if you can't read the words? Okay, the sound box help you to read words. Okay, let's get started. Okay, in this presentation, we're going to be dealing with the long vowel U. U. Okay, take a look at DC. You see the Y and you see the double O there? The double O makes the ooh sound. Ooh, ooh. That's how it looks in the dictionary for the sound U. Okay, AH, American Heritage. The double O, ooh, has a line over the top. And with Merriam-Webster, if you see a U with two little dots over the top, that's the sound ooh, ooh. Okay, and the IPA, International Phonetic Association, the professor. If you see a plain U in an IPA sound box, that plain U makes the long double O sound. Ooh, ooh. Okay, now, while I'm at it, let me show you the difference between the long double O and the short double O. The long double O, and the short double O, Okay, go back to DC. Okay, now you see the long double O up there. If you look at the O's, they are straight. Okay? Straight. But now look down here. This one here is the short double O. And you see how the short double O leans to the right? So if you see double O in dictionary.com leaning to the right, that double O is a short double O, which sounds like like book, look, took, shook. Okay, now go over to AH. Okay, AH has the long double O, with the line going across the top. But look down here. You see the short double O has a curve over the top. Uh, uh, Okay, now go over to Merriam-Webster. Okay, you see the long double O with the two dots over the top? Okay, but the short double O only has one line over the top. Uh, uh. Okay, and the IPA, you see a plain U. It's ooh. But now look down here at this horseshoe. This horseshoe, the IPA shows this horseshoe, or the professor shows this horseshoe as the book, look, took, uh, uh. Okay? That's how you tell the difference between the long double O, and the short double O, Okay. Let me go back and do this word here. This word is U. Y-O-U, right here. Okay. And when you blend U, you get in DC, it's yeah. Same with American Heritage. Same with uh, Merriam-Webster, and the same with the IPA. Okay, now got one word down here. We're going to blend this word here for you. The word is unicorn. Okay, now in the syllable right here, see the U, and the N-I, ni, and the C-O-R, corn. Okay, now look at DC. DC, yeah, na, ka, r, Okay, now pay attention to the AW there. The AW say R, and the R say So that's corn, corn. Okay, but now look at AH. The AW is represented by O with a house over the top. That's R. Okay, now go over to Merriam-Webster. The AWR is represented by O with a little dot over the top. That's arn, arn, arn. Okay, and go to the professor. The AW is represented by a C turned backwards. That C turned backwards is the same sound AW makes. R, R. Okay, one more thing I want to point out. The I, unicorn. Okay, with DC and American Heritage and the IPA, that I says I, I, I. Okay, but with Merriam-Webster, that I say So Merriam-Webster pronounces unicorn, unicorn, corn, and the other three pronounces it unicorn, corn. Okay, one more thing I want to point out. You see the I. Back over to the professor here. You see that capital I? That capital I represents the short I sound. I, I, I. And it must be a capital I, because if you put a small I there with a little dot over the top, that's not going to be I. That's going to be the long vowel E sound. E, E, E. So you be have unicorn. There ain't no unicorn. It's either unicorn or unicorn. Okay? Good. Good.